Hello and welcome everyone to another StarCraft 2 England cast. Today I have got an awesome game. It is from the IPL5 Korean qualifiers. So this is really as top-notch, well, pretty near the top that you can get. So who's in between? It's STAcE, who is the purple Protoss in the top right, and he's playing against MVPGalaxy, who is playing as the Zerg in the lower left. It is obviously these line barcode style IDs are just because it hides their name on the ladder and things like that, so that is essentially why. But it is of course Galaxy, I know that for a fact. The map is Daybreak, and well, I'm super excited because obviously Ace is playing a Codes, well, he was Codes in Season 3 of the GSL. He's beaten people like Marine King Prime, and obviously Phoenix, who else? MMA he's taken down recently. There's a good number of people that Ace has been absolutely dominating, and well, he's one of my favourite Protoss players, so whoop for that. Galaxy on the other hand, obviously a really good player. He's a bit younger, only at 18. He's pretty good anyway. He's signed to MVP. He's been doing pretty damn well. I mean, nothing in his career is notable as Ace. He's not Codes or anything like that, but still very, very good Korean pro gamer. So we've got Ace coming down scouting. He's got the pylon on the low ground. That basically says that, well, going to be going for a fast expansion of some time, which is expected in this sort of matchup. But we do have a very early pull here out of Galaxy. It will be scouted by Ace, but that is really, really early actually. So that must have gone down at about 12. So yeah, if you've got an early pool like that, it's really to be extra safe or put on aggression. We'll wait and see which it is. We do have this probe being a little bit irritating, and well, what is the map? The map is Daybreak. It's the GSL version, so there are these supply depots there. Daybreak is probably one of the longest running favourite maps of players, spectators going, because it's just so well balanced. It's so nice. It's got nothing really horrible about it, like Rocks the Third or something. It's just generally a really nice map. Now, we do have Ace going for this forge first. The reason for this forge is because he saw the spawning pool come down so early. He wants to be extra safe. The Overlord's going to come over, see the forges down, and those 4 Zerglings are actually quite a big commitment really early on. But obviously we've got Galaxy, who must be concerned about getting blocked or getting his natural down, or even his third, because of course the third coming down quickly is the key thing in a Zerg's play against a Protoss who goes for a fast expansion. Now, that probe is going to get taken down, a good little bit of control by those Zerglings trying to get around. The natural does go down here for Galaxy. Meanwhile, Ace's got that photon cannon coming down, getting his first gateway now. No gas quite yet, which is to be expected. And, well, these Zerglings are going to trace down that probe, and behind this Galaxy is just droning. So, that probe somehow still surviving, will get taken down any second if it's not careful. There he goes, so 1 probe down already there for Ace. But obviously got some key scanning information, grabbing those 2 gas really quickly. And well, up behind this we've got Galaxy. He's, well, getting ready to take his third. 4 minutes 20, exactly when you want to get it. Anywhere between 4 and 5 minutes for this third against a fast expand is pretty much okay, but ideally 4 minute 20 is pretty much the standard perfect. So well, there goes down the Nexus for Ace. We've got Chrono Boost coming down. They're going down on the Nexus. Nothing else really to Chrono Boost out at the moment. The Gateway just finishing up now, and we'll probably see a Cyber Core added on. And interesting to see is whether a Zealot's grabbed out. I don't reckon there will be, because of this double gas. We do have the Cyber Core on its way, and of course it's interesting to see what the Chrono Boost is spent on, especially when this Cyber Core is finished. If it's mass Chrono Boosting on the Warp Gate tech, it suggests some kind of quick gateway push. Also, if we see +1 come out relatively soon, again that's quite interesting. But at this stage of the game, there's just so many options available to Ace. Meanwhile, if we look down at Galaxy side, well, he's taken no gas yet. He is literally just droning up. He is at 29 to 28 workers, so very even there. Once this third base kicks in though, it's going to go very much into Galaxy's favour. Another probe coming down just to scout, wants to make sure this base is down, otherwise it could be some kind of massive all-in from Galaxy. But well, everything, it's going fairly standard. That warp gate tech is coming down, not getting Chrono boosted at the moment, and it's followed up by a Robo. So this is kind of a 1-gate Robo build. It's very effective. A lot of Korean players use it, especially if you start getting out those Immortals early. You add on a couple more gateways, and you can deal with any kind of roach push and deal with a lot of pressure very quickly. The Sentry is the first thing coming out. The first Sentry pops. This is again is just more defensive. Not quite sure what these probes are doing. Unless I'm missing something really obvious, these probes should be moving somewhere else. We will wait and see though. Anyway, we've got here from Galaxy. That third base up and running. Now he's getting a queen out. He's getting 4 gas, well, 2 gas very, very quickly. The main base hasn't taken any gas yet. And, well, we've just got a lot of drones coming up, which is really, really standard. We've got the +1 ground weapons coming out. We've got 2 more gateways being added on here. They're taking off the 3 gate robo. He's got the warp gate tech nearly finished. His overlord is going to get taken down by the sentries, and now the immortal coming out, getting chrono boosted out ASAP. And I mean, a big sentry immortal push can be super, super effective, because obviously the sentries help you deal effectively with the zerglings, and the immortals help you deal super effectively with roaches. We do have a lair coming out here for Galaxy. That is a fairly standard timing for a lair, about 7 minutes 30. He had sacrificed in the overlord before starting that lair, just to give him information if a big warp gate tech push was coming, but clearly it's not, so he's absolutely fine for the moment. There are 4 queens up, which I really, really like, because that means you've got 1 queen specifically for spreading creep. Got the first immortal down here for Ace at the moment. He's just pumping out those immortals. Be interesting to see if he goes at 2 immortals or if he waits to get a couple more. But Ace happily sitting on 2 bases for the moment. And really, if he can secure this 3rd base, which he'll probably try and do if he moves out, is absolutely essential. 3 more gateways being added on though. So this is pretty all-in-ish now. It is up to, well, what's that? 6 gate and a robo. That is pretty much the most you can support off 2 bases. Maybe fractionally more, but obviously Ace, he's going to try and push out, and he may actually cut production for a while to try and get a 3rd base up, because once you get a 3rd base as Protoss, you're in such a good spot. Meanwhile, down the Galaxy side, here's the Roach 1 Evo timing, which is oh so common. Get the Roach 1 to defend against ground, the Evo chamber to defend against DTs and also air and get upgrades, and well, it's great to get them both together, always do it. We've got these pylons coming down from Ace now. This is looking very, very aggressive. He's getting out, well, more pylons everywhere just to meet the supply. That war prism is coming as well, so may see some drops in the game. It's this 2 immortal timing push, which can be just so devastating against Zerg players, so it'll be interesting to see how it hits. Only a handful of Zerglings are out at the moment. The force fields are going to be absolutely essential. Zerglings hypothetically wreck this force, but if there are good force fields, then obviously that doesn't work out quite as well. The Zealots even coming in now, because not too many roaches have been spotted, so obviously those Zealots are very, very effective against Zerglings. The War Prism coming forward to help with the resupplies. We've got an Observer up, and those spines aren't quite there yet, so Ace is going to push forward. He's got to take out those spines as fast as he possibly can, and suddenly Galaxy is looking to be in a bit of a problem. These roaches are coming out, but some great force fields there from Ace, and he is just taking out pretty much everything. Zergling's coming in from behind. The force fields aren't there quite yet, but there are quite a few Zealots, and the Stalkers are in there, and this is just all getting absolutely nightmarish for Galaxy. He's losing so much stuff. Good force fields on the ramp, preventing roach reinforcements, and well, this natural base is looking to be going down very, very quickly. 11 roaches and 14 Zerglings are still in production though for Galaxy, but there is the GG, and game 1 goes to Ace. So stay tuned for game 2, and I will see you in a second. Bye for now.